Good morning. Once again, I'm Melissa DeMarco, the Director of Operations and Marketing for FBS Property Management, and with me today is Lucinda Lilly.
Hi, Melissa.
This week I wanted to touch on a subject that many people have strong opinions on, but maybe not all the information. That is rent increases. Listen, none of us ever want to see our bills increase, but it's a part of life. We know that prices on goods and services go up with supply and demand. But for some reason, people seem to think the rental housing industry is different. So let's start, Lucinda, with why an owner may request a rent increase.
Melissa, you're right. This is a very sensitive topic, especially this year. The first thing I'd like to do is acknowledge who rental property owners and managers really are. We are real people who own rental property and want to provide quality housing for a decent price. The stigma that labels landlords as money-hungry corporations is really not fair. But even corporations must charge rent so that they can employ thousands of people. If rents are not kept with the market, those people lose their jobs and they have to resort to unemployment and federal and state assistance, something that we all pay for. In general, rent increases reflect the theory of supply and demand. We all know that there's much more demand than supply these days with our housing crisis. The more the demand and lower the supply, the higher the price. And there are so many factors that are in play as owners and managers of rental property determine how to address rental rates. One, expenses to maintain the property. Costs are rising everywhere. Repair costs, insurance costs, utility costs, property taxes. To attempt to cover the cost of property continues to be a challenge in our economy. And then, different from repairs, the cost of improving or maintaining a property to prevent emergency repairs in the future, for example, roofing, fencing, plumbing, are subject to environmentally legislative imposed safety protocols that cause the prices to increase significantly. All of this we're trying to cover with rents.
In most cases, the property owner is not some greedy landlord who just wants more money. They really truly have increased expenses to pay in order to keep their property. What concerns me is the more we restrict these housing providers, the less housing we will have.
You're right, Melissa. Last year, the state of California imposed AB 1482, limiting rent increases to a stated level. This year, rent control is on the ballot, even though the voters declined it 2 years ago. In any event, one thing to remember is that if an owner does not increase the rent in a given year, the property values go down and they lose out on the opportunity to raise the rent for that year's amount forever. These owners are almost forced to increase rent because of AB 1482 and other pending rent control laws coming our way.
Thank you for that insight, Lucinda. That's it for this Friend Sense session. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. We hope you have a great day.
Have a great day.